Today, more than half the world's population live in cities, and by 2050 more than 70% of us will. Cities are drivers of prosperity, generating over 80% of global economic activity. But cities also contribute to 70% of energy-related greenhouse gas emissions, and they are increasingly facing the impacts of climate change from extreme weather events and slower-moving stressors like desertification and sea level rise. As poverty and inequality continue to drive unplanned expansion, more people are living in hazard-prone areas. The urban poor are especially vulnerable, as they have fewer options and less means to cope with these impacts. How effectively cities are planned and managed is therefore critical to achieving greener, more resilient and inclusive development. Around the world, cities are already taking action and leading the way, with World Bank support. Several cities are adopting nature-based solutions to become more resilient to climate change. In Beira, 17 hectares around the Chivav River have been developed into an ecological park, which helps absorb and reduce floodwaters.
Aliviou muito o sistema daqui de drenagem, porque eu fui moradora também deste bairro da Munhava durante muitos anos. Quando chovesse, antes de termos as balas de drenagem pavimentadas, a água chegava dentro da casa. Mas depois de ser construída a bacia, começamos a ver o alívio. Já não temos muito tempo com água nesta comunidade.
Poor communities in large urban areas are also highly exposed to rising temperatures. In Lahore, tree cover is 5 times higher in the richest neighborhoods compared to the poorest neighborhoods. Cities in South Africa are particularly vulnerable due to apartheid-era urban planning that left poorer neighborhoods with inadequately built and insulated buildings, and with insufficient tree cover and green spaces. To address these challenges, communities are working with their local governments to create heat maps to help monitor, prepare for and adapt to heat stress. This innovative approach is helping inform South Africa's response to a changing climate.
All the people are locally scouted by community leaders and personnel that they trust. We introduce them to not only the work they're doing today, but actually what the work is about. So we make sure that a lot of our workshop focuses on what climate change means, and specifically what it means for them. We localize the idea of climate change as much as possible.
Now is the time to get involved in supporting cities, to build resilience, especially for our poor and most vulnerable.